Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we will be attempting to build a Fortnite PC for $200. Will we succeed or will we fail? Well, let's see what I decided to put together. So I had an idea. What if we got a budget GPU and shoved it inside of an old PC? You can get older PCs from around 2010 to 2012 that are still very capable machines, just with awful graphics, for around $100. Throw in a decent graphics card for between $100 and $150, and you've got yourself a nice little gaming PC to play Fortnite and many other games on for between $190 and around $230. It seems like a great idea, so I thought we should put it to the test and see if it really would work. The graphics card we ended up with in this build is a EVGA GeForce GTX 1050. This is a great budget GPU that will handle all kinds of new and old games, and even will continue to be able to play games into the future if you're willing to turn the settings down just a little bit at 1080p. You can buy one brand new at the day of making this video for $140, or if you do some shopping around on eBay, you can get one for around $120. Although, beware, don't buy one of these. This is obviously a scam. You can tell it is because they're completely unbranded. Also, one thing to look out for when you're looking at eBay, if it has a blue VGA video connection here, it is most certainly a scam, so watch out for that. Also, just remember the general rule of thumb. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. I mean, do you really think that $60.99 for a brand new GTX 1050 sounds reasonable? Just use your common sense when shopping on eBay, and scams can usually be pretty easily avoided. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. How well does this cheap, thrown together old HP 2011 PC perform that I put almost no money into, really, and threw together for cheaper than one of the cheapest laptops on the Best Buy shelves perform in-game? Well, enjoy my awful gameplay and enjoy seeing how pleasantly surprised you will be. Oh, I am currently in the most awkward spot imaginable to try and play a game. But let's just see how well this works. If I play the game terribly, I'm sorry. It's that this is what I have to work with, okay? This is what I have to work with all in front of me. Look at this, okay? It's not my fault. Let's attempt to play. Alright, let's try auto first. Okay, so on this $200 PC, it has auto selected high settings. We'll turn on that. We'll leave VSync off, and we are definitely going to show the FPS. We'll enable motion blur. We're at 1080p. We are going to have a unlimited frame rate limit. So let's see how it does. We are running at about 60 to 70 FPS. This is very playable. Like you can see, this is very, very playable. I am recording and uploading this in 60 FPS. I have the task manager open, and it appears that the 1050 and the Phenom 2 are paired very well together. The CPU usage is at 97, and the GPU usage is around 97 as well. They're both really about the same number. Oh, I don't want to be there. Oh man, this is bad. Ignore my awful playing. Hey, that was not my fault, but anyway. Seems to be doing pretty well, actually. Let's just try one more game. I mean, I'm just playing the game. I'm not thinking about performance being bad, and I'm not thinking about the fact I'm playing this on a old cheap system. I'm just sitting here playing the game. While I'm just sitting here, let's take a look at how things are going over here. So, during gameplay, we're not really doing much, but the graphics card and the CPU are like both at the same level. Frame rate is in the 60s and 70s. Okay then. Well, that was that. Besides my awful gameplay, you can tell, I mean, with your much better gameplay, it would work fine. I also figured I should test out some Minecraft here, and not only did I try playing Minecraft out, but I also decided it'd be a good idea to screen record it to try and see if this computer that I threw together could handle screen recording some basic games. And the answer is, well, mostly. I mean, normally it's fine, but when you get up high, and there's a lot of processing going on in the world, it does get pretty choppy, as you can see. However, keep in mind that, I mean, whenever I was playing the game, I had a 44 chunk render distance, all the settings maxed out except for anti-aliasing. It was on 4, and it can go up to 8, but that was it. And I was recording in OBS at really high quality, 1080p 60, and well, it was doing fine. And to me, even when up way in the sky, flying all around at that ridiculous render distance, to me, looking at it on the screen, it was smooth as can be the entire time. I didn't really have any complaints. I mean, I could be playing Minecraft on that computer, and unless I am like up in the sky and going forward, flying forward, sprinting up in the air, I wouldn't notice it's not my computer unless that was happening. I mean, it was just really nice playing Minecraft, which, I mean, it should be. I mean, Minecraft isn't exactly what I would call a demanding game. Although that being said, it's still something that you kind of need a graphics card for. Okay, so now I think it is time for a conclusion. Should you do this? Well, I think it kind of depends. If you are looking for a cheap way to enter the PC gaming world, I think this is a great option. If you can find a cheap pre-built system around where you live that's used and has at least a quad-core processor and 8 gigs of memory, or even a quad-core processor and memory you can upgrade yourself when you're putting the system together, if you can find the system and memory cheap enough, I mean, I really think it is a great deal. Get a decent new graphics card. You can get a 1050 or a 1030 or even something used that might be better than a 1030 or a 1050 for the same price, and I mean, throw it in there. You've got yourself a good PC. Now, it does have its limitations. For one, you're not going to want to do any sort of streaming or anything like that from this computer. Two, editing on this thing is very doable. However, it's just not anywhere near as nice as my editing PC back here. And render times, oh, they'd be really bad. So, in conclusion, if you want a cheap way to play some games and you don't care about editing video or streaming or screen recording or anything like that, you just want to play some games on your TV, I think this is a really nice solution. Not only that, but it's a PC. I mean, you can do a lot more with it than with a console. You can use the internet with an actual mouse and keyboard and do it well. You can run any programs you want. You can play emulators of old games. I mean, the things you can do with a PC are endless. So yeah, I'd recommend doing this. If you can find a good PC that, like I said, has at least a quad-core processor and 8 gigs of memory, and you can find a graphics card for a good price to put in there, I mean, shove the graphics card in there, load a fresh copy of Windows 10 on it, and you've got yourself a great little computer for well under $250, and maybe even $200 if you're lucky. Sure is a lot nicer than the $700 I paid for my computer. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I put a lot of time into these videos. Leave a like if you liked the video, leave a dislike if you didn't, and tell me why you didn't like it in the comments. Subscribe, it really helps me a lot, especially considering that I'm a really, really tiny channel. And, well, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.